Coming up today on Out and About Columbus, we're celebrating the start of fall. First, we're stopping off in Marion to learn more about the upcoming Popcorn Festival, and we're getting pumped for the start of football season, and Kota is going to let us know how you can make your trip to the game a little bit easier. All this and more, stay tuned. Since 1974, College Traditions has been making fans of all ages feel like they're kids in a candy store. Located on Lane Avenue, just north of Ohio Stadium, College Traditions has the biggest and best selection of gifts for fans of all ages. We spoke with the owner, Kelly Dawes, and found out what fans can expect when they visit this season.
We're not just your normal Buckeye store. We've taken a lot of things into consideration. We want it to be a Buckeye experience for people. So from the minute you get out of your car, you hear the Buckeye music, and that gets people all pumped up. We have a sculpture of Woody Hayes out front and a Brutus Buckeye, Dot the I Brutus, and people come all day long and get pictures taken with those two. You know you're doing your job well when you hear the customer go, "Oh my gosh, look at this, they've got that," and they're showing each other different things. I mean, we have everything from home and office, garden, flags, bathroom, bedroom, whatever you want, we have it. Of course, all the tailgating things, we've got the paper products and that sort of thing. We've got the spirit gear, all new merchandise for men and women, children. One of the biggest things right now is the Michigan toilet paper, which we've had in for a while, and people just go nuts over that. I have a lot of favorites. Nike has done a great job this year with the merchandise. We've got the new game jersey for both men and women, and kids, so that's been real popular. One of the great things too is we really do a lot with our kids section, and we have anywhere from infant up to youth, and really we outfit infant through 5X, which is really nice. So we've got something for every Buckeye, but our kids section is really extensive. We have really cute onesies, Poop on Michigan. We've got little jerseys for kids. So we've got a lot of novelties and games and that sort of thing. So something for everybody here.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.
Founded in 1959 and located less than 500 yards from Ohio Stadium, the Varsity Club is the ideal location for pregame and postgame festivities, offering live entertainment, cold beverages, and great food. The Varsity Club's owner, Tony Malika, told Renee how the Varsity Club has become one of the biggest tailgate parties in the country.
Tell everybody what it's like at game day here at the Varsity Club.
Well, game days are pretty crazy. We open up some new bars. We have 3 temporary bars to accommodate all the fans. It's become somewhat of a tradition in Columbus to come by here before and after the games. Obviously, we're a couple hundred yards from the stadium, so when you have 100,000 people really across the street from you, you plan on being pretty busy. But it's it's just a fun place to come. We have live music, we have DJs, we have several, like I said, bars for your refreshments, outstanding food. We have our own pizzas and subs, and then we have a few vendors come down. Schmidt's Sausage House comes down. They've been a partner of ours for a long time. So we got great food. We got a great radio station as a partner, QFM. We got Budweiser as a partner. For about the last 30 years, they've been partnering with us. And then we have live music. And this year, as well as the last 2, we have the Danger Brothers, which is a famous local band. They've been playing before Ohio State football games at the Heine Gate before they dismantled. So we brought them over here to the Varsity Club, and it's been a nice fit.
That's great. Well, nobody's on the patio right now, but this is really a nice patio. I bet this is where the action is.
The patio is the busiest of all places. It is covered. We covered it about 15 years ago to make it so you come out here even if it was raining. The coldness doesn't matter, just nobody wants to get wet. But this is the place to be. It's hard to get in sometimes. We get rid of all the tables and chairs, and it's standing room only. And you can fit a few hundred people out here. And we have a DJ on the stage, and it's pretty rocking throughout the day on a football Saturday.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at outandaboutcolumbus.com for the latest events and information.
Are you looking for a fitness club with a punch? Then Title Boxing Club is the fitness club for you. Title Boxing Clubs offer explosive total body boxing and kickboxing fitness workouts for men and women of all ages. Renee caught up with James Minter and learned more about how Title Boxing Club can get you into shape.
Well, we're here at the Title Boxing Club, and I'm with James Minter, and they're just wrapping up one of the workouts, which has been phenomenal. James, tell us exactly what is the Power Hour workout, and why is it so effective?
The Power Hour workout is a total body workout. It works with core strength exercises, cardiovascular, and also muscle toning. You work for 60 minutes solid. You have 3-minute rounds with 60 seconds of active rest, so you never stop. Some people can burn up to 1,000 calories with just one class, and it's a lot of fun. You have music going the whole time. Trainers will keep you motivated. You have someone that's with you the entire hour pushing you. You're working on a 100-pound bag, so you have the resistance against the bag. That certainly helps out a lot. And then you just sweat. You just burn the calories.
Well, let's talk about your memberships here, because there's so much to do. Is it all inclusive? And you've got several locations. Can you go anywhere you would like to go?
Yes, your Title Boxing Club membership is all inclusive. You can participate in every single class at all 6 locations. We have Hilliard, we have New Albany, we have Polaris, we have Powell, we have Pickerington, and this is our newest location here in Upper Arlington. So all 6 locations, you can come in, you can work out on the free weights, you can take as many classes as you want, open 7 days a week. You can get information about individual classes at each specific club on the website. It's just titleboxingclub.com, and if you go there and you pull up the Ohio clubs, it'll identify specific locations, and you can look on there and see what classes are available. But everything is all inclusive. The only other thing that you might want to pick up on, and depending on where you are in your workout, is the trainers can also do personal training, and that is a nominal fee outside of the membership, but that's also available.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Located near the Union County Airport on Columbus Avenue, the Acoustic Cafe is the ultimate sports bar in Marysville. Mike met with Rick and Bonnie Dawson, who told us why the Q is the place to watch the game on Saturday afternoons.
Rick, I'll start with you. I know you're OSU alumni, and how did you get to be the official watch place for OSU football?
Well, Mike being an alumni, I went and I talked to him, and I found out that the Alumni Association did not have an official watch location for Union County, so I talked to him, I showed them our facility, and they were happy to make us the official location for Union County.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about that facility, because you have got an incredible screen here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we built Acoustic Cafe 5 years ago. My wife, Bonnie, was kind of instrumental behind the design and the input on everything here. We wanted a full-service bar with a full menu. We wanted a place where people could come in and be active. They could have pool, they could shoot darts, they could play shuffleboard, a lot of variety, and that was kind of what we wanted to do as far as an evening out.
Tell me about the screen, because that's what I want to hear about. Because when I come in and watch the game, I want to know that I can really see and feel the game.
Well, we wanted to try to do something a little bit different, and the thing was, we looked at different types of TVs, and we said, hey, if we're going to go big, let's go all the way. We brought in a 12-foot high-def projector screen, and it's right there behind my shoulder, and it's the largest screen now in Union County, and you can come in and it's like being at the live game.
Yeah, it's incredible. But I'm going to turn to you, because your lady's going to tell me about the food. I know you got some good stuff to eat here.
Well, we try to specialize in high-end pub food. Everything is made as fresh as possible. Pizza and wings are our specialties, and we're also known for our burgers.
Yeah. And you also have a good selection of beer here. I understand the craft beer being very popular now, right?
Right. Craft beers are indeed popular. Union County is finally coming up to speed as far as the taste buds for the craft beers. We also move a lot of domestic products as well.
Yeah, fantastic. And you got a lot of live entertainment here. Even if I'm not coming in for the game, come up and see some other stuff here, right?
That's true. We try and bring in live entertainment on the weekends. Some of it are local bands, a lot of them out of Columbus, and we've even got a great magician that comes in.
The Marion Popcorn Festival is the largest popcorn festival in the world and annually attracts crowds in excess of 250,000 people. The Marion Popcorn Festival prides itself in having something for everyone. We talked with Diane Watson and Karen Herr about all the activities planned this year.
Diane, tell us what other things people can see here.
Well, we have the Popcorn Museum, the Wind-Up Popcorn Museum. We have the Harding Home. President Harding was the 29th President of the United States, so we have him here in Marion. And then there's things like the Huber Museum. We have the Palace Theater downtown, all of those things. So if you're downtown for the Popcorn Festival, you'll be able to walk through the Palace Theater as well. But there's so many more things that I could probably get into this clip that I'd like to say. Just go to our website, which is visitmarionohio.com. And there is a bunch of information on there, but there's also a flip-through visitor's guide that you can look through all of the different pages that has the restaurants, the things to see and do, all the fun things that we have in Marion that you'll be able to take advantage of while you're here.
I know entertainment is huge up here, one of the big things on the agenda, but what are people going to find?
Well, the Marion Popcorn Festival pops into downtown Marion the first weekend after Labor Day every year for the past 33 years. What they'll find are over 300 food vendors, lots of flavored popcorn. I will tell you that if you eat the blueberry popcorn, you will look like a Smurf. But there's also licorice, and there's the Ohio State blend and the caramel and all of that. Now, with the entertainment, one of the things that we do is we put national entertainment on the stage, and it's free to anybody who wants to come just to downtown Marion, show up, grab some popcorn, grab some food, and enjoy. Now, there are probably about 15 events associated with the Popcorn Festival, so you can go to popcornfestival.com, and there's an entire list of those events. You will be able to find us on the Smarts Crowds this year, so if you have a smartphone, you can call up and get an item-by-item listing of what's going on at that exact time.
If you're looking for a quick way to get to and from the game and to solve the problem of trying to find some parking, then look no further than Kota Bus. Mike spoke with Kelsey Marty about the plan Kota has put into place to simplify all your transportation needs for the big game.
Well, you know, it's almost football season. Of course, the best way is the bus way to get to the OSU football games. We've got Kelsey Marty joining us today. Kelsey, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Mike. How are you?
So tell us about the great service that Kota provides to get everybody into the game.
Well, it definitely is a great service. Kota operates 2 express routes that operate from the Crosswoods Park and Ride, which is up off of 23, and then also the Ohio Expo Center at the Ohio State Fairgrounds. We operate 2 express services from those locations here to the shoe.
Wow. And what does it cost to take that express service?
So we have a couple of different prices. If you are parking at Crosswoods Park and Ride, it's free to park up there, and then it's going to be $5.50 per person round trip. So that'll get you down here and then back up to Crosswoods after the game. And then if you're a child, if you're 12 and under, you can get that full round trip fare for $2. And then if you're coming from the fairgrounds, you're going to be paying $5 for parking and then $5.50 for your round trip. And then again for the $2 for children.
So I know that getting into the games are easy on Kota. So where do they drop you off?
So they'll take you right to 17th and Neal, which is just at the top of the hill from the shoe. Then you'll walk on down, and then that's where they're going to pick you up after the game as well.
So what time does the service run?
Well, Mike, the service starts operating 3 hours before kickoff, and then it's going to stop running 2 hours after the game concludes. So you have plenty of time to get down here if you want to catch your friends over at, tailgating before the game. You have plenty of time to do so.
So what else does people need to know about Kota Bus service to the game?
Well, Mike, it's critical to know that there are also 5 local lines that operate from campus or through the campus area. These are lines 2, 7, 18, 21, and 80. The line 21 is going to be especially awesome as it runs on Saturday nights. So those 2 8 o'clock games that we have this year, definitely going to be able to shuttle you back downtown if that's where you're trying to go. And those services are $2 each way, and then children are free though. They're 48 inches and under.
Located on Columbus Pike in Lewis Center, Loehmanns Pizza that has a huge menu and the flavor to match. We stopped in and talked with Carrie Lilly about why Loehmanns is a place that everyone should know about for their game day party.
Tell us what you specialize in here. I'm looking over there on that table and I certainly see it.
We specialize in homemade pizzas. We make our dough fresh daily, make our sauce fresh as well. All of our wing sauces. We fry our wings. We do not bake our wings.
Is that right?
Most pizza shops bake their wings, whereas they become slimy, and
They got the pizza oven, right?
Yes, exactly. We fry our wings. We have strombolis, anything that we can make homemade here, we do. But mostly specialize in pizza, wings, strombolis, subs.
And it must be good because you draw from area here around the Olentangy School District,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we do. We do a lot with the school systems. Liberty, Orange, Olentangy high schools.
Well, tell us why this is the place to watch the game.
This is a place to watch a game because we're a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here. Our bartenders are fun. Our regulars are a lot of fun, and we just have a great time. We have Buckeye parties, and we do specials for the Buckeye parties, and when the Buckeyes score, we have specials for that. And
we hope that happens a lot this year.
Yes, we hope that happens a lot this year. So we do. We have a great time during the Buckeyes games.
So do you have drink specials and stuff up here?
Yep. Mostly, of course, we have them during the game, but we have happy hour 11 to 7 every day. We have half-priced appetizers along with the happy hour beverages and food. We do all kinds of specials during the games. It varies game to game. Of course, the bigger specials are your Michigan games and Alabama or whatever.
Of course.
Games.
You don't let people come down 23 from Michigan, do you?
Yeah, well, we throw things at them as they're driving by, but no. We have a great time here.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com.
Located on South Main Street in Marion, Curiosity has collectibles and antiques of every kind. Curiosity is appropriately named as you will always be curious to see what you'll find every time you visit. We learn more about the store from the owners, Jessica and Tony DeArmond.
When people walk in the door, what are they going to see?
Actually, they're going to see everything. I think that's what we hear most often is, wow. I see anything and everything. So that's what they see.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice, obviously you have a lot of swords, a lot of knives, a lot of things like that. Who are you, who's your customer?
Everyone. You would be surprised. We have a local politician who brings his grandson in here probably once a month to buy him a new knife, sword, throwing stars, and you wouldn't expect to see him. I also have grandma that comes in and buys herself a little knife occasionally.
Yeah. So. And then you walk out of that and I see like antique record players and vinyl and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I actually think that everybody does like a little bit of something. Some people keep it a little bit secret. Some people are very vocal about what they like, and we try to capture everyone.
What do you see for the future?
Well, we have a survival area back there, a lot of survival foods. We'd actually love to get our own private label on some canned meats and such. We also have a second floor here that's just storage right now, and we just have so much stuff. We'd love to expand.
Yeah. What got you interested in the survival stuff and survival gear?
Well, zombies are pretty big, and since we have all the knives and swords, we thought, maybe go something like that.
What's it like around here for you when the Marion Popcorn Festival's in town?
Chaos, more people, children, adults, a lot of people from out of town, a lot of regulars that the only reason they're a regular is because they come during the Popcorn Festival. Yeah. And we'll be busy.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now.
The Thurman Cafe has been a landmark in German Village since 1942. Home of the famous Thurmanator and Coney Island, Thurman Cafe offers the best burgers in Columbus. Mike talked with Donna Duvall about what they have planned for the football season and how you can now get your Thurmans to go.
Tell us a little bit about Thurmans to go, because I know when you come down to Thurmans, sometimes the food is so good, you're just waiting to get in. So I know you're trying to fix that up.
Yeah, well, we did a trial on having Thurman to go right next door, and it kicked right in. Basically, what it did, it took a little bit of the pressure off our kitchen, and for those who didn't want to wait, the full time, they can run next door, they can call in, and they can get their carry out in a pretty good time. It just depends how big the order is, but it's a little bit faster.
Not only do you have the one next door to your location here in German Village, but you've got another one that you're putting in out east, right?
Right, we're working on it right now. I'm not sure of the open date. It's hopefully hopefully in the next few months.
And what's that location going to be? Taylor? Is it Taylor and Broad?
It's Taylor and Broad, I believe.
Yeah.
It's near the intersection, Taylor and Broad.
I know September 28th, you guys are going to be kind of in the area of the OSU game, right?
Yes, we are.
So tell us what's going on with that.
It'll be for the 97.1, the fan. They are having the tent that they do, and we're going to be cooking burgers.
Yeah, and they are terrific. And speaking of burgers, I got to tell you, last time I was here, I tried a Thurminator. Tell us what goes into that. If you have never seen one of these, it's the most amazing thing.
Do you have the time? It's basically a Thurman burger on top of a bacon burger. So it pretty much consists of 2 patties, 3 cheeses. It has bacon. It has sauteed onions, hams, mushrooms, peppers, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle.
Don, how tall was that burger? I mean, that was huge.
I've never measured it.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Since beginning here in Columbus in 1982, Buffalo Wild Wings has grown into the nation's best sports bar and restaurant. Buffalo Wild Wings is known for 3 things, and they do all 3 very well: wings, beer, and sports. We talked with Andy Powell to find out what makes them the premier destination to watch all of the big games.
But how did BW's get started, and how big are you now?
We are actually just pushing 1,000 locations in 2 countries. We're in Canada and the United States, and started in 1982. So we're a little over 30 years strong, and started in Ohio State's campus on Woodruff.
There was a couple guys that thought that they needed some wings, right?
Yep, they came down from Kent, actually, is where they were going to school. Came down to Ohio State, couldn't find any good wing joints, and started this.
Well, he certainly changed history with this, didn't he?
Yes.
So let's talk about watching football, because obviously Columbus loves football, a lot of great teams, a lot of NFL teams, and this is a place to really enjoy it. Tell us why.
Well, we've got 50-plus HD TVs. We've got every game you could possibly think of. If you're from California or the East Coast, West Coast, we're going to have your game and be able to put that on. And if you are transient, you move around like multiple games, we're going to put them on for you.
And you have a pretty good selection of beers, I understand.
We do. Depending on our location, we have anywhere from 20 to 30 draft beers, from domestics, crafts, imports, you name it.
Is some of the specials that you have during the week. I'm a Tuesday night wing guy here. Tell us about some of the specials you have, Andy.
I was going to say, you stole that one. That's probably our most popular. You get discounted wings on Tuesdays. You know, it's from open to close, and we also have our boneless Thursdays. So for the boneless wing lovers out there, we can take care of them on Thursday as well.
Are you telling me I should show up on Thursday now?
Yeah. We've got that for you as well, and we've got great lunch specials, for a lot of folks out there that want to sneak out for lunch as well.
With multiple locations throughout Columbus, Buckeye Corner has the largest selection of school hats, apparel, and other merchandise in the latest styles and trends. We stopped by the Lane Avenue location, and Mike met with Bruce Harlan, who told Mike about everything that they have to offer.
Buckeye Corner, give us a little history on this, because this place seems like it's been around forever.
Business has been around for 33 years. It started in 1980 with one store at the Continent. We've been involved since 1990. Business was sold to Lid Sports Group out of Indianapolis in 2011, and we have 4 stores in the Columbus area and a national website, buckeyecorner.com. The original tagline was the campus store off campus. People could easily get to the stores. Our stores are all located in shopping centers or malls where people can get to on a daily basis.
You always wonder, what is the biggest, the hottest selling item of the season? And this season, what is it?
Here it is right here. It's this number 5 jersey. This happens to be our best item in the eastern part of the United States for our company. So it's been real strong the last couple of weeks. This is a newer style for Nike. It's like what they're going to wear on field. They've added the Buckeye leaves on the back. And been real popular for us.
I would tend to think this is a very popular spot for that Buckeye fan you got in the house.
We got everything we sell can be a gift, and that's the fun part during the holidays. For many years, we've always talked about showing your spirit with style, and also that there's a Buckeye gift for every person from kids to adults in our stores.
How do we find you? How do we get more information? And how do we, if we're living out of the area and want to get online?
BuckeyeCorner.com is our national website. It's available 24/7. We also have Facebook and Twitter, and two of our local store managers are constantly using social media to communicate with the customers.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.
Uncle Sam's is a full-service local pawn shop that has been lending cash and buying quality products from the Columbus area since 1950. We caught up with Gary Chasen to talk with him about some of the great memorabilia that has come through the door.
You kind of got that Woody Hayes look going today.
Yeah, really, I feel like it too. I got my tickets already.
Yeah, well, this is interesting. Right off the bat, these tickets date back to what year?
Well, 1943 is the ticket here, and if you want to go to an Illinois game, the ticket's face value is $3.50.
I don't think they're that today.
We'll have to handle that, won't we? Multiply it by 100.
Now, what era does this span, from 47 to what?
This is a collection here that somebody brought in, and it's a lot of good artwork with it as well, okay? And I would say, as you're looking down into this book, okay, you'll see tickets here that go all the way up into the 1950s, and then that's it, okay? But it's interesting to know, too, that how prices have gone up and changed over the years. $20 here for 1950s, and here's Rose Bowl tickets over too, and
1973.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of the kind of things that come in here. Okay,
it's incredible. That's why I love to come in here, because let's take a look at these rings. This is when you said you had some championship rings, I was amazed.
Okay, I don't like to give away names, but they're on here, okay? And there's nothing secret about it. It's done legally, and I have a lot of people that bring in their own memorabilia, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean these are directly from ball players themselves, but I probably, over the years, have had 1,000 football players in here, not by face, but by signatures, autographs on memorabilia.
This is, of course, a great Buckeye that autographed this football. Who is it?
Archie Griffin. Well, this one here was signed in 1975. We not only buy these things, but we trade. Some of the fellows that own collections that are much more vast than this need money. It's an easy way to get money if you need instant cash, things like that too.
For our next stop, we went to Utzi's Farm Market, where you will find friendly service and the freshest quality fruits, vegetables, deli meats, and cheeses at prices that you can truly afford. We talked with Greg Utzi to find out what else they plan to offer this fall and why they're absolutely worth the drive out to Plain City for your game day feast.
Where are we at with the crops now? I mean, we're moving through the summer so fast.
We are. I mean, we're a couple of weeks away, actually a week away from our school starting out here, but we're still picking heavy. We've got our cantaloupe, cucumbers, pickles, zucchini, peppers, cabbage, just started good in tomatoes. Of course, we've got sweet corn every day.
Yeah. How's the crops look now this year? I mean, we've seen a lot of rain.
Right, we did early on, but the crops have really adjusted, and as long as our fall finishes out normal, we'll probably have one of the best crop years we've ever had in this area.
Yeah. How's these lower temperatures? I'm noticing we're getting down into the 40s here in the evening. Is that going to affect crops at all?
It does hurt us a little bit. We need heat to finish off our field corn especially, and the soybeans. What we're hoping for is that we don't get an early frost. That would hurt us pretty bad. But as long as things stay normal, temperatures normal out a little bit, we'll have a great season this fall.
Well, I hate to bring this up, but we're about a week away from football. But the good news is I know where to get the party trays for those football games.
That's right, and boy, it's just hard to believe, but boy, football is a great season of the year. We can make those trays for you at $34. We'll feed, we say 20 to 25, but if it's all guys watching the game, you better figure 15.
Especially if they're your size.
That's right, we can put it away.
How far in advance in getting ready for the game?
Call at least a day ahead. Now, remember too, you can save yourself some money, and we're all about that. Save some money if you just order the meat and cheese and make your own tray. And if it's a bunch of guys, they don't care about a tray. Just throw it out on a plate, and they'll pick it up and they'll eat it.